All right, doofuses. Final episode. Change of scenery. I'm in the garage. The baby fell asleep in the living room, which is right next to the kitchen, and I'm home. It's Saturday. You might have noticed that I did not upload a dinner video. I said I was going to do a dessert McFlurry video, and I didn't get to it. So I have a special edition installment series finale tonight for you that will hopefully make up for that. Loomis, I'm going to need an email to the whole group after this video is posted with your acknowledgement that I fulfilled my punishment and your acceptance and blessing for me to continue on with the Fantasy League next season. So that has to happen. I know I missed dinner, but I'm going to make up for it right now. So I had a request from Mr. Loomis, Commissioner Loomis, to make one of my favorite cocktails and pair it with a McDonald's meal. So that's what I'm going to do today. Like I said, the baby fell asleep in the living room next to the kitchen. I couldn't wake him up. I didn't want to do this like in my bedroom or in his room, so I'm in the garage. So I got a special McDonald's meal, a sandwich that I think is a very fitting final meal. Hopefully it pairs well with my cocktail here. It's a special meal, something that I'm very nervous about, and I have some very strong feelings actually about this meal, but I'll get into that in a little bit. First, let's make this damn drink, because that was a request, and I got to make this a special edition. So one of my favorite cocktails that I like to drink at home and when I go out to the bars or the clubs. I don't go to the clubs, just kidding. Is a gin martini. So I usually have Beefeater. I didn't have enough Beefeater left to make a full martini. There's only like that much left. So my backup, Gordon's, which is a fine gin. So I use Gordon's for my gin martini. I use a dry vermouth. Okay, that's another ingredient that you're gonna need. Dry vermouth. Vermouth is like a fortified wine. I've never had it by itself. Let me try a little sip. It's kind of a weird flavor to have on its own. You'll see you put very little in a gin martini. I like olives. I only have one olive left in this jar, so I'm going to use this last one. And I like my gin martinis a little bit dirty, so I'll put some juice of the olive. Some people call it brine. I call it juice. Okay, so here we go. Garage edition of the martini. You need a cocktail shaker. Some people stir their martinis. I shake my martini. Both good. You know, doesn't really matter. Whatever you like. It's all about how much melted ice gets in. That's really the difference between stirring and shaking. When you shake, you get a little bit more, tiny bit more water in your martini because the ice melts a little bit faster when you shake it up. And then I have some ice in my glass too, chilling my glass. I don't measure. I've made enough of these. I don't need to measure. I like to picture my glass. I don't really have to picture it because it's here, but I pour in and I imagine the gin going into the glass, and that's how much gin I put in. The amount of vermouth is very insignificant, so this is mostly just a glass of ice cold gin. You'll see.